Hello everybody, Charlie here. Welcome back to Startup Company. It is the end of a glorious Friday evening, and I've been doing some hiring. I know I said in the last video that I was done hiring. Big mind changes have happened. We've definitely changed my mind. Give me a second. Contract 85 is expired. Let's negotiate this. It is gonna be a video ad slot at 14K, or 14KK, I guess. 14 million. We don't actually have a contract that fits really well within that amount of time, but we have the 12 million one. I guess we can jump on that one for now. I will do a little bit more managing with the video contracts and stuff. Kind of a little bit more. We're kind of simplifying our advertising revenue a little bit, and I will talk about that in a second. Because lots of things have changed. Lots of things have changed. Here's 7-7, they're gonna take it. Okay, so I've been hiring lead developers. First thing I wanna do, the two people that I didn't have in the game. I'm gonna come down to floor number 3 and show you that you actually are in the game now. So Ben Maud, here you are. You are in Bubbles' team, this team of 8. And Andrew Tran, you are now here in Sunshine's team, this team of 8. We also have an extra desk in the corner. Aha, we have another manager coming soon. Also, the astute-minded, and perhaps, maybe you did notice, it's not that big of a change, but you may have noticed that this office moved a little bit and also got a little bit smaller, and that is to make room for additional desks to be found here. Why would we need additional desks? Also, lead development teams, looking pretty good. Paulie, we want you to train to expert. All of our managers need to be experts. We also need to make sure that everyone's production is set to have a ton of bandwidth compression modules. I really want you guys doing just a ton of these all the time. Really dedicate yourselves to those, if you can, please. Okay, so I said I was gonna be hiring more, and I actually moved this office back too, because we're gonna be doing some expansions here too. All right, it is now Sunday. This means my investments are coming in. You may have noticed I have $1.7 million, even though I'm making half of that much every day, it seems. Or not half, but close. And that's because I've done a fair bit of investing. In fact, a fair bit of investing. Up until really recently, I owned 99% of indie shows. You guys didn't see it, but I did. And I sold all that stock, and instead went to buy Who Sells. And Who Sells has been climbing up ever a little bit recently. I actually own 88% of this company. It has a lot of people. We'll talk about that in a little bit. First, I have some other things to show you. You may have noticed while we were up here, maybe not, that the sales team, it's shrank a little bit. There are only 6 salesmen now instead of 10. And we'll probably be shrinking it even more moving forward, probably down to no more than 4. But you may be wondering, wait a minute. I was a salesman and I do not see my name. Don't worry. I mean, okay, so look, I gave you an ultimatum. I gave you guys an ultimatum. I didn't want to get rid of you. I didn't want to, I didn't want to lay you off. I said, look, you guys have been with this company for a while, and you're some of the highest paid people here, but fact of the matter is the sales team is a bit bloated. We got to cut. But we are in need of people in other places in the company. Would you like to be, do you have any development ability? And, conveniently enough, as it turns out, every single salesman that was being paid some of the highest wages, well, they all have development ability too. I had no idea, personally, but they claim to have development ability. They're not the best at it. They said they might need a refresher. It's been a while. And so you know what? I got this great idea. I said, you know what? You're right. It's been a while. And we're probably going to need more developers. A lot more, actually. So, introducing Fedora Flix's Developer Training School on the first floor. Look at all these glorious minds training away to become developers in our company. Oh, isn't it great? Now, they'll continue to train until they are maxed out, and then they start making interface and front-end modules until I tell them to upgrade. That's what they're gonna be doing. So if I see anybody making a front-end module, it just means they need to go back to training. Oh, it's great. Now we are training everybody up to be experts in their field, top trained experts in their fields. It's gonna be glorious. We have 2 entire rows of lead developers, as well as 2 wonderful minds here for a total of 12. Yes, 12 lead developers being trained alongside 6 additional regular developers and 2 managers. We actually have 3 managers, 3 managers here. And we also have, oh man, I forgot to say your name. I'm gonna go with Rye for now. I'm sorry. It's just off the top of my head. You said it'd be hard to say, and I was like, okay, I can probably remember that, and then I didn't. I'm sorry. Rye is down here also showing them the ropes and following up a little bit of training of her own, getting herself all the way up to maximum. So this is our massive training program. Now, why would we need all these many people, right? Why would we need that? Well, Fedora Flix is doing pretty well. Hosting-wise, we have a little bit of overhead. We should probably expand a little bit. And feature-wise, we actually have a considerable amount of overhead. We're only doing 90% of our potential users now, and that is because we actually like live streaming enough, over 50%, to bring it in. It's online, baby. Live streaming is a thing. And we're gonna make it really, really good. And also a little bit more efficient, but then better. 57%. And that, when we upgrade this, right, it increases our potential users. So this is adding another 1.5 million potential users just by having this on. And that's great. We like that. Hosting is doing okay. We're gonna have to expand that in a little bit, but you may have been wondering, what in the world? Charlie, you made this Fedora merch site and like, it's not doing anything. You're not doing anything with it. You made this new page. Nobody's here. I thought you wanted people to use your merch store. Fear not, my children. There's plans. There are plans in the making. Don't worry. There are things happening behind the scenes that you haven't yet seen. It's gonna be wonderful. We have banner ads ready to go on this too. I'm gonna delete this for now because there's nobody using it. It's fine. 88% satisfaction, barely anybody using it. Nobody's a registered user. We only get like 1 visitor every now and then because we don't have any marketing for it. And that is okay. We're not ready to launch it yet. We need to develop it to bring it up to our standards before we release it to the public and give them a swarm of people to go after, right? And in the meantime, we can improve its features, upgrade its efficiencies all over the place. We can make it be a great platform that we can be proud of in the meantime. But don't worry, this platform will go faster. This Fedora merch is gonna grow faster than any other company. Like it's gonna be great. Okay, I'm gonna do Trumpisms now. All right, it's gonna be great. Okay, you just have to trust me. All right. So I want to and Xandergrift, I'm gonna leave you here. Contracts wise, we have, I think it's the banner ads that are, no, it's another video ad slot. Video ad slot that has 11.7 million impressions, 11.7 million. Not looking great here. Not looking great here. We do need to do a little bit better with our leads. They're all over the place, which is kind of nice for what we had before, but my new advertising plan is not conducive to this style. So we're gonna slowly work our way into a more intelligent way of managing our ads. Don't worry, this is not the way I'd like to stay. But for the meantime, we're going to negotiate the ones that actually work. 10 days on this one, I think. We'll just see if we can't get ourselves 9 on the CPM and call it a day. 9 is the goal. Can we get 9? We absolutely can get 9. 9.1. 9.1. We'll let that expire. We're slowly gonna kind of scale this down and have better, smarter advertisements being served. But not just yet. We have 2,000 RP. I think it's time to buy some things for the office. I think it's time to buy this. Furniture pack number 6. Gonna do 6 first because it gives me the vending machine. This is the thing that everybody's been asking about the whole freaking time. So let's put a vending machine in the break room. Now everyone can rejoice. There's a vending machine with a break room down there. Let's also put in the vending machine in here. Yeah, we'll just stick it right there. It's great. Let's put you there and take this wall out. open this up just a little bit more. In this room, vending machine's a little bit tight fit. Let's see if we can't move this plant. You know what? Let's just remove the plant. I know, gasp. No, don't remove the plant. While removing the plant and sticking in a vending machine, so you guys will thank me later. Also, this table needs moved. There we go. All right, vending machine is in on that floor too. Let's make sure this break room has one as well. This is a bit of a bigger break room. Let's put one. Stick it in the back here, like that. We have another contract expired. Hold on. And this one is gonna be, looks like banner ads. It's the big banner ad slot. It's 28.8 million. Let's go ahead and check out what we have for our schedules here for this. So we're not overselling that much. I'm wondering if I can bring this back maybe to 4 and still maintain the 4 million. I can't. Okay, so we're not overselling this really. So 28.8 million is what we have to sell. 28.8 million. Well, we might as well sell 29, right? Let's see about selling 29. I'm pretty sure we can handle that. Is there a good 29? It's gonna be this one up here. So we'll get rid of this one and sell to this one. And we'll do 10 days with this. And again, sales is a little bit broken because it's really easy to get a lot of money with it. 7.2. 7.8. Show me that 8.1. You know what? We'll take 8. It's fine. I don't want to mess with it. All right. So we got a vending machine on every floor, almost. This floor needs one too. But another thing this floor needs is a big old meeting table. That's right. Here's the boardroom table. We got that taken care of. Everybody can be happy. Also, I didn't ask for it, but I'm going to do it anyway. I want an executive desk. So CEO gets removed from his desk. This desk can now be deleted. And in comes the executive desk. Yes. I think I'll move this over here. Stick you there against the wall. And now the CEO has returned to his desk. Oh yeah. Better desks. We don't even have this big computer anymore. Multiple screens. What? We're working on a laptop now? This is a hardware downgrade, I say. Why would we ever want an executive desk? All right, you know what? I don't want an executive desk anymore. I am a hardware guy. I want the fancy computers. I'm sorry. I was thinking I wanted an executive desk. It looked like something I wanted, but after seeing what I'm dealing with, no. No, I want the dual screen desktops. Thanks. We'll move this back over here. I got what I want already. Thanks. So big table here, pretty nice. Let's get the vending machine put in. We'll just put it right over here against the solid wall. Should be a good spot for it. And then some people wanted a television as well. I think that's a fine idea. Why don't we scoot these 2 chairs back, kind of like this, and maybe we move this right here. You know what? I'm kind of digging. You know, I'm kind of digging this. We stagger these back just a tad. You know, we could just get rid of this one. Let's do this. Move the coffee table here, kind of like that, and then we'll stick the television right here. So like this is like a TV that they can watch, you know, up there. We'll just scoot this a little bit more this way. But it's kind of crowding the coffee machine right now. I don't know how we feel about that. Maybe we'll move the coffee machine over here. It's kind of out of sight, but that's okay for us. I don't really mind it being out of sight. I think our sales figures and stuff should be put back here on this board. And now we have like a little lobby. My idea behind this was that there's like a little place for potential people who are coming in for meetings. They can walk through the door. It's either, imagine it's here or here or something. They walk through the door to get up here from the elevator, and then they just chill here next to the television, grab a soda or something, and then they're gonna walk through this door when it's time for the CEO meeting, you know? Gotta make them comfortable. 703,000 a day. Let's go back to competitors. Ship shopping platform. And who sells is still going up. I think it's time to put a little more money in them. We now own 92% of this company. I like it. Streaming service-wise, I kind of like live video. They're on a big bounce right now. So I think I'm going to bump a bunch of money into them just to do it. 16% is what I owe now. Or is what I own now. And we're just going to keep grabbing money. I mean, this is not hard to make money now. It's pretty easy with the daily ads. Very easy to make money now. Let's come on down to floor number 1. We have a few people idling. Time to level them up. Keep training, folks. Keep training. Go, go, go. Pass your tests. Take your tests. We have an expert in the house. Tommy's an expert now. Here we go. And all these people need names, too. All these people need names. It's pretty nuts. Get you training again, good. So some of the people that we had before are down here now, right? We're retraining them. They're becoming new people. So Kataki's right here. He's a developer. He's training to be a developer anyway. He's trying his bestest. Almost an expert at it too. Brian D, you're down here in the developer team as well. You remember your alternate personality was a developer, so I thought, you know, that will work. Tommy, you're down here as well. You're working on it. You're already a superstar. You're just gonna make you just a little bit better. Thought there was one more. Jack, you were a salesman. Now you're on the lead dev team. So there you go. And you're also gonna train some more. All of you guys are making front-end modules. You all get to be upgraded. So there's lots of expenses happening here, right? I'm putting a ton of money into a huge team expansion, and it's because I can. We're just making so much money. I might as well. But here's the thing. I really, really need this platform to grow, and it's going really well. I really need people to be happy with it. I also need it to be efficient because the hosting has to be able to support it. And here's why. If you haven't figured it out yet, let me show you what's happening once we get enough money to do it. I think I almost have enough money to do it, actually. I'm really close to having enough money to do it. 26. The potential users thing is a problem. This platform needs to go up. 41. Let's go 41 here. Let's see if we can bump this to 41. No. We're gonna keep this going. We gotta keep bumping this up. We're gonna upgrade our platform, and then something happens that just spikes all sorts of wonderful things in our direction with it. You are trained up. There you go. So are you. Excellent. This is training school, boys and girls. It's like a big old training camp at the bottom level. Gotta love it. We're gonna be making things so fast now. We're gonna be whipping through things like none other. RP, is there anything else to research? I've taken hosting, and I've went ahead and I've grabbed server pack number 3. So this gives us really big servers, and we can actually almost afford these ones here, which are monstrous. This consumes 8,000 watts, cost 150,000. This cost 800,000, consumes 14,000 watts. But look at the throughput. Like, consumed power-wise, these WebEx servers are really good. They cost 5,000 RP. So we're gonna be using these for a bit. Whenever we want to expand, we'll be using those. I also would like to get Qt Framework 4. Just jump right to 4. As opposed to going for number 3. So if we can, I'd like to skip number 3. Because I don't believe we're going to get feature levels up to 500 before we need to anyway. So we'll just skip the framework to 2. It's Monday. It's Monday. Let's take a look at our stocks. Yeah, it went up again. Very nice. I'm going to dump a bunch of money in here again. Let's go. I own 96% of Who Sells. Yes, this is a shopping platform. Can you guess what's about to happen? If you can't figure it out yet, I think you're a little slow. I'm just going to point it out. I think you're a little slow if you can't figure it out yet. But I'll spell it out for you. This, Who Sells, this is going to be Fedora merch. Fedora Birch is going to get a 3.5 million user boost. Just, that's how it's gonna start. We are going to take over another company and launch our product in their place. That is how we're gonna do it. Pretty pumped. Pretty excited, to say the least. Support team is just waiting around for tickets. Dan and Schmannen, she's really worth the money. Fedora Flix still holding good. We don't really want to put much more money into Fedora Flix right now, aside from getting live streaming caught up, and it's almost there. Like it's getting there. I think I'd like to go maybe to level 100 with this, and then dump everything I can into efficiency, because we don't want to put anything else into landing page. Landing page is done. We're not going to upgrade landing page anymore. We'll go one-on-one with this. Okay. So we're looking at 64% satisfaction. And granted, this growth is happening. This right here, this is happening because of the sharing functionality. We're doing no marketing at all. Not even email campaigns. I'm spending nothing on marketing. It is all word of mouth right now at Fedora Flix. Fedora Merch, on the other hand, oh boy, do we have marketing to do here. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. But the big thing we have to do here, though, is we need to raise these potential users, because if I'm going to take over Who Sells and bring over 3.5 million people, I have to be able to support that many people. So I would like to launch as fast as we can, but I also want to make sure that we are stable when we do so. So in the meantime, we're basically just going to own this company without merging it, right? We're going to take Who Sells and we're just going to own it, which is basically like this. 98% of the company. We're just going to own it until we're ready. And until that time, the stock just keeps climbing. So that's nice. I also own live video. That's going up now, pretty good. Let's dump a bunch of money into that. You know, we own 22% of that now. We keep getting investor offers for like tons of money, which is great. I don't need it, but it's great, thanks. What I'm really gonna need is probably our hosting increase, because yeah, bringing over that many people is also gonna be a problem there. So let's go check out our hosting, shall we? Let's go check it out. Let's go over here. There we go, we're already back at 500,000. So here's my hosting right now. Looking good. We're almost completely upgraded in all these racks. I'm kind of thinking this space, we are having a hard time keeping it cool in here because of the space, right? We're having a really hard time keeping it cool in here. We also need to upgrade a lot more racks. These small racks, though, I'd like to try out the big servers. So I'm gonna add one of these 4U Blade web servers. I'm gonna add one of these. So this takes up a lot of space. It pumps out a lot of juice. Takes 15 of each component to configure. We have over 700 for each component, so that's not a problem. And I'm also gonna add cache. So we need that as well. Let's configure this. Jack that up. Good. And then when we have the money to do so, which will be tomorrow, starting to overheat over here. So the heat that gets output from the other boxes can heat the room up, which causes other ones to get a little bit iffy. This one's not iffy anymore. I just clicked on it and it's no longer iffy. So it's like a borderline iffy. Gotcha. So let's put a database one in here now. We can afford it now, so let's do it. All right. So I'm gonna pop this, configure, jack this up, and I also wanna add a bit more on the cooling side, right? We're using the power. Let's cool this stuff down. And this just cools the rack down, which in turn cools down everything else. These servers look really cool though, don't they? I feel like they look really cool. Can we overclock any of these other ones? Maybe this one goes up just a little bit. I like it. Yeah, just a little bit. How about you? Just a little bit? Yeah, if we can get a little more overclock out of some of these, that would help. Let's upgrade you to the tall rack. Adds a little bit more space in here. We'll get a little bit more overclock action out of you guys. Yeah, we're still a little bit, that's our bottleneck still, but we can handle it. For now, we can handle it. Yeah, we got some headroom. We don't have headroom for that many users coming over to Fedora merch though, right? But luckily, we're not, again, we're doing no advertising at all, no marketing at all. We're having no budget expenses. We have 700 grand coming in and no expenses for advertising. So we're keeping costs low. That's my job. My CEO. Profitability is at an all-time high, just saying. We can also go in with a whole bunch of efficiency here to help out that function. I like that. So this, we're good here on users anyway. Our user limit, we're really solid. So now I'm gonna put all my attention for now on getting Fedora merch ready for the takeover. We need this to be ready for the takeover. So the payment system, we're gonna bop that up. Now the payment system is caught up to everything else. How about that? Sharing functionality needs to be raised up. Work on that tomorrow, probably. Are any of our recruits? You are ready to go. Expert. Yeah. I think these guys are about ready to get back into the main office. Take your desk with ya, you lazy bum. We have 2,000 RP. Let's go ahead and grab the final bit here. And then, I think that's kind of it. We got all this. We got all this except for recruiters, which I don't think we need. Office looks fine. Features looks good. Frameworks, we're gonna skip this one. We're gonna skip 3.0, go straight to 4.0. I think Nitrosoft is probably the better platform to end on. It costs a little bit more per user price-wise, a lot more for the license, but I'm noticing the CU the CU it takes, it's a quarter of the power. I mean, it's only 0.04 compared to 0.01, but it's still a quarter, right? Where right now we're running on a framework that is 0.09. So this is a ninth of the compute unit requirements, which is pretty stellar. So maybe we'll even skip this and go straight to Nitrosoft Platform 2016. 2016. Come on. Come on now. Give me something better than 2016 software. It's okay. It's okay. So where are we putting these guys? Well, the manager actually, this desk doesn't need to be there. First thing I want to do, I want to go through the list, make sure I'm meeting requirements. Industrial coffee machine. Oh my god. How could I forget about the industrial coffee machine? Let's take out this one and put in the industrial coffee machine. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Cheers. Skip this to the side, move this over. There you go. Cheers. An industrial coffee machine for you. How about that in here? You want that? Here. We'll stick another one right here. Whiners. Can't fit it. It's wide. It's really big. Move this against the wall, move this over, and good. Right there. There you go. Industrial coffee machine on that floor. Probably could fit one down here as well. Not going to bother with it. Another thing they wanted was the small meeting table and lounge chairs. So instead of this chair, I will get rid of this chair and put this chair in its place. Now we have a lounge chair. So all the people complaining that we don't have lounge chairs, congratulations, your whining is paid off. You now have a lounge chair on a couple of different levels. Also the small meeting table. I think the small meeting table should probably go up here. We'll just put it back over here near the support team. It's kind of an interesting place for it, but it's a wide open space that kind of makes sense for a meeting to happen. I mean, we have all this space to work with too, but I don't want to occupy this because we have developers moving in here. I don't want to occupy this because we have developers moving in here. Speaking of which, anything else? Full retirement plan. You guys are all happy. Everybody's happy except for the free healthcare and the big benefits and all the stuff that costs a lot of money. An executive desk. Andre M. An executive desk. Andre, you are... Oh, it's Alexander. Yeah, Andre, I'm sorry. Alexander would like an executive desk. My God, it's a 30% bump, too. Okay. I'll put you here. I'll grab this executive desk that I decided not to use, by the way. That's the only reason you're getting this. Okay, it's because I decided that I wasn't using it anymore. So now you get it, okay? But the problem with moving the manager, right, is that it takes him out of the office, which means he has to be reassigned to everyone he was with. That kind of sucks. I wish there was a way to just move him to a new desk. But I have to take him out of the desk he's in and stick him in that desk. It's fine. The workflow is not that big of a deal. I just have to remember to go up to HR and make sure that he is... Oh, look at this. Look at this. Expert U. Yeah, there we go. Now you're with everybody. Nice. 8 out of 8. Good. So all the managers in the office now are with HR. Which is fine. So let's get our development teams out of the training room because I think they are pretty much all experts ready to rock now. So I'm gonna bring you, let's go up to floor 4. We'll drop you off here. This is a process. Like there's a process to this. It's quite the process. I really wish I could like select multiples at a time and bring them all up. Can I do that? If I go shift and then, no, that's not how it works. So yeah, one at a time. I'll be right back. All right, all the developers are moved up. I've also realized I'm a little short on my count of developers because I actually need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 7 more actually. I'm missing a desk. 7 more to get where I actually want to be with this. Our profits are going down. That's because we were hiring a lot of staff. I think that the traffic we're going to get from Fedora merch is going to more than make up for that, in my opinion. We'll see if I'm right about that. 98% on this. Let's up the payment system a little bit here. Let's go bam, 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 bam. 46 now. So all the rest of this stuff can get upgraded as far as possible. Sharing function needs to go up. It's only level 33. We gotta do something about that. So let's focus on that for a bit too. Let's see. We're looking at 1.5 million potential users. It's not enough. We need a lot more, which is why I'm hiring all these developers in the first place. Speaking of developers. Developers. Let's get you here. Get you guys brought in over here. Your manager is gonna be, let's say, one of these two. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. Your manager will be in here. Also need to see how good your manager is. She still wants an intermediate desk, so you want an expert desk, so there you go. Sokataki, of course, wanting his really good desk. And part of his agreement with me, for, not throwing a fit about his wages going down. He's he had an offer right before I fired him, so he's like missing out on like a whole $3,000 a month now to be a developer, but that's just the way it is, man. I don't know what to tell you. Look, we're way ahead on this stuff though. Like we don't even need these guys yet. We're gonna be upgrading lots of things. That's why I need a lot more lead devs. So that's what we're doing to this. Tommy, let's get you brought up here. Part of me actually likes the idea of these guys being one step away from this wall because I feel like they would want to get back and move through here, and I know the game will let me do it, but I'm gonna do it this way instead. I hired one too many managers. Well, good thing I found about this now. We can maybe make this work. Maybe this manager will go down with support. We'll find a use for you. We're gonna have to. I'm also kind of tempted. I kind of think we need another HR. I think we kind of do. It says we have all the managers covered, which means if we put you in here with support, right? And we give you, you know, Danon Schmannen and TSML, this means that these guys now have the 7-hour workday that they wanted. Yeah, they now have it. It also means that they can go home and get rest, like you. Go home, get rest. 3 days away. Okay, so we can technically buy out that company now if we want to. It's also Monday, so we gotta see if the stock went up. But first, I gotta see what kind of ads we're dealing with. So this banner slot is 29 million. 29.5 million. So we can probably feed it this 20 million one right here. And 29 million is that the best we have? We have a 25 million here. I guess that's closer. We have you idling now. Let's get you expertized. And because you're an expert now, that means you can take all of these other extra developers that we're gonna have. So for now, I think you can only have Florence, but we're gonna have more lead devs. A CEO man here is gonna find us some more lead devs. And he's found us Lily, looking solid. I love your salary expectations. I do. So we have a lot more people, right, we could put in the game, right? The next time we do this game is going to be a live stream. I said in the beginning this was like a hybrid series, right? The first couple of episodes started from streams. Then we moved to YouTube, and then we'll move back to Twitch. So that's what we're going to be doing now. So all of these new names that are in here, I'm going to fill them from Twitch. Olivia. Wow, that salary expectation. I'm just gonna go with no on that. I mean, I'm not sure why I'm picky about it. Like I said, I'm making a lot of money, but there's no reason I should pay that much, like right away. Like Owen here, he's got a reasonable salary expectation. And everybody's gonna end up being experts anyway, so whatever. Grab you. You know what? Fine. Olivia, we'll play ball, all right? But only if you're willing to come down a little bit here, okay? We can play ball. We can. I just need you to be just a little bit more upfront. All right, well, never mind. You're about as upfront as you were already. We're just gonna have you put straight into desks. So these 5 guys here immediately go to development. You'll make these 2 components as soon as you're done with your training. Vernon, same thing. Make these 2 things as soon as you're done with your training. We got a couple people at home. You're a beginner, Vandergriff. I'm okay with that, because salespeople don't really need to be upgraded in this game. They don't really need it. Not now that they can share leads. It's kind of pointless. We don't need to worry about it. We have 22-0. So that's an extra 2.6 million. We're not going to fill it, though. Don't really care. Instead, I'm just going to drag this out all the way and overserve it. So I want to simplify our ad campaigns. And to do that, I want to get us closer to having like 1 a day. Or like having like 1 ad running at a time on each. Okay, I don't want to put any more resources necessarily into this platform, but getting them to be happy with this would be really nice. And we can upgrade this. We can upgrade it. So I'm gonna do it. But I really need to focus on Fedora merch for the other stuff. The stuff that takes the other types of components. Although that one that I just used does take front end, so that was a problem. I thought they were all using different things, and they're not. We'll just keep working on it, you know? We'll just keep working on it. We need to get this potential users up, and in the meantime, while we're doing that, I mean, we basically just own this competitor. You know, we just own them, and they're just gonna keep going up. So this purchase right here buys the rest of their shares. I'm gonna hold back just a little bit. And now I own 99%. There's only 12,000 shares I don't own, so let's buy $92,000 worth more here. We're gonna go until we own almost everything. So 3740 shares remaining. There's now 1 share. We can buy the whole company for 10 bucks. We own that. This is basically us. But acquisition won't work. Because it says we have to buy more stocks. We do not own every single share. So we will work on that over time. In the meantime, the rest of our money can go towards competitors that are making a killing, like Lime Video. Really great stuff here happening at Lime Video. I like it. It's getting a little bit pricey. Might want to look at some other competition here. Some other networks. Maybe there's somebody else that's more worthy of our money. Somebody that might be exploding sometime. I don't know. There's been some stocks here that have been really volatile. Friendbook's starting to tank. So that might be an opportunity eventually. Reddit is kind of flatlining out. Like, looks like it might end up going back up. I can't really tell what it's doing. Oh, I missed the dip. I saw this tanking and I was thinking about it, but I missed this week right here. If I saw this, I might have jumped in it. Now it might be going up and down again, but Punchbox is having a little bit of a... It's us, you know? We're approaching on their turf and we're about to overtake them, and that's gonna be bad for their stock, you know? To move down the list of streaming services. We're number 6, we're about to be number 5. If I was doing marketing for Fedoraflix, I'd be number 5 already, easily. But I am focusing on getting my merch store up. We're just gonna have this many users to start with. So I just need to have my features prepared to handle that, as well as my hosting. But the hosting part, that's easy. I have tons of money. That's a piece of cake. We just pop servers in a room, you know? It's not hard. And you might think, well, you have to configure them still. No, not really. I just duplicate, and that's fine. But even if I did have to, we have plenty of stuff saved up, so like whatever. This system admin team is more than capable of handling everything we ever need them to do, so I don't even need them to be experts. And Matthew Davies over here managing them, which is to like say, not really doing anything. I can just have you train, I guess, make you faster, why not? So this room here is empty once again. And I think we actually have, yeah, this one desk is still empty. What do we got here? Do we have a Rockstar candidate yet? Ooh, 196, 197. Come on, where's my 200? No, okay, 197. Let's go talk to the 197. You want 53, okay. Let's go talk to the 196. You want 59. Well, that's pretty strange, but all right. You know what? Since I need a rock star right now, you're gonna promise me great things and deliver, hopefully. I know you will. I know you will. You're gonna promise me great things and deliver. 53, thank you. Let's get you up into this desk. You're gonna make these 2 things and train. When you're done training, that's what you'll be making. We'll upgrade you, start you on training. Actually, let's get you making front-end modules. Wow, you're being managed, so actually never mind. Because you're being managed by someone else, so whatever. But if we can get tons of front-end modules, that's my biggest thing, you know? Video function, I'm gonna keep it. What else am I gonna do here? Maybe the landing page is where we go with this. We already have all of these. The only thing left to do is ads. And I feel like the landing page is really easy to level up, you know? We can level this up right now. Tons of user capacity out of this. Big, you know, welcome to our site kind of thing, you know? We don't have any membership things here though. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we do subscriptions. And we say that those who subscribe can utilize Wait. Oh, this isn't even on. Oh, no wonder. Oh, no wonder. Oh, I bet you there are comments. I know there are going to be comments on that one. It feels bad, man. It feels so bad. Okay, we can handle 2.5 now. I feel so... Okay, you guys are happy with this now? Can you be happy with this feature now? Subscriptions. If you subscribe, you can utilize our video functionality, and we'll make it a $10 subscription, and you can utilize... I mean, I can't have any of this stuff. I think just the video? Is that really the only thing? I mean, I could make this a pay-to-play thing. I just don't want to. I don't know. How do we make money from this? We make money with ads, right? Maybe the banner ads are the way to go here, not subscriptions. I don't know. I'd like to... this is going to make people more upset, and I want them happy. I mean, video ads? We have the video function, but the banners are going to display more. I don't know. I mean, if it was my store, this is what I like to do, right? I don't want to do this from a gameplay perspective. From a gameplay perspective, everyone's going to say, do the subscriptions. You make way more money with that. But, like, having people pay premium services just so they can do videos? Is that what we really want to do? I don't know. Like, if I'm role-playing this, how I would do it, right? I'm imagining this is my site, and this is how I would build it, you know? And I'm not sure I would do that. Because this is a store, and I want as many people as possible to buy things from the store. But the thing is, am I taking commissions? That's the thing. Am I taking commissions from the sales? Because if I'm not, then I should have this to be subscriber only. And they have to pay me a service to list here, right? Then that makes more sense. So I'm actually not sure how this works, because I don't have a good understanding of what my site is. So we could say that you have to pay to be here, but now what we're gonna do, right, is we're gonna take away a good company, like Who Sells, and all of a sudden their platform becomes a paid platform. Now, I don't know about that one, right? I'm thinking about PR on that. Come in with a subscription function. I don't know. I'm thinking to sell ads is probably where I'm going on that, I think. Isn't this game fun? It just keeps you on your toes, man. It's so good. You see I put a TV right here for people. I also have a ping pong table in here. So I think we have a little bit of everything in the office that everybody wants. So I think the only thing left that people have a desire for is like the retirement plans and stuff. Well, you want an expert desk. I guess that makes sense. A lot of people want the expert desk eventually too. I just keep forgetting it. Full retirement plan there. And that stuff's expensive. The more employees you have, the more expensive it becomes. And the thing is, I don't have to offer it, you know? I just don't have to offer it. Dr. Smithers wants an executive desk. Really, Smithers? Really? Can you even fit that executive desk in this office? Does it even fit? I mean, it's gonna have to. I'm gonna eject you from this desk, which is gonna, you know, take you out of the equation for all of the other managers. Unfortunately, we'll get you the executive desk, which apparently does fit in here. It's a really tight fit. Maybe we can go like this with you. I got it. We're gonna do something like this. Give me a second. I'm just gonna reorganize a little bit. No big deal. Just doing a little renovation work. Calm down, everyone. It's gonna be okay. No, not this one. We want the tea. The tea, not the glass tea. This tea, yeah. Not this one here. Then we go in with regular walls here and here. There we go. No, we have one more to do here. We have a corner piece. We need the corner piece to go here. Now we're good. So now you've got your executive desk. Good for you. I still think you should face your door. You got your executive desk. Congrats. Let's get you with all of these managers that you had before. And make sure that you have your same schedule. Everything's good. Amazing. All right. I think we're good there. Awaiting instructions, Captain. We don't have any ad slots, so there's nothing for you to do. Which is why I think we need to shed some more of our salesmen. Because I mean, we're gonna have ads on Fedora merch, right? I don't know, are we? I think we will. I think we're gonna do ads here instead of memberships. Let's put everything to 50. I think that's a good feature to start things off on. We are gonna wanna have some overhead, right? We're gonna wanna be able to overshoot this because as soon as I merge, we're gonna do some marketing about the merge, introduce people to us all fresh with our own perspective, right? We wanna advertise this site from our perspective on the matter. And we're gonna wanna overshoot this, so we can handle 3.5 right now. It's really nice. We also need to take a look at our hosting. Make sure we have much more overhead than this. We'll work on that. I think that's gonna be the next video. All of these names that we have today, holy cow. Loretta, what are you doing? You have no production, oh my God. Okay, 200, 200, 200, sure, 200. Let's do compression. Yeah, we need these, so let's go 100. We'll keep 100 on this. I mean, you guys are good. You guys are real good. There's not really a whole lot for you to do, honestly. We'll just make a little bit of everything, I guess. It's exciting not to know. We're gonna try it. I'm pretty good with ads. I know how to work them very well, so I think maybe we'll start with ads and then we can kind of go from there. The subscription thing feels a little weird to me, but we can implement subscriptions whenever, and we can get rid of the ads whenever too. So I think we're gonna pop banner ads on here. And everything is at 50. Yeah, everything's at 50. We're good. And we have enough, I think, to hold 3.6 million is what it says. What are you doing? You don't have a directive. Are you not? You're not. You're not. There you go. There you go. You are now. Enjoy that. All right. So that's going to do it for this incredibly long episode. Oh my God. Thank you very much for joining me. These guys need some help. I'm thinking another graphics person now. One more graphics guy. But we're going to have these guys do their thing. I might record another episode, but the names are going to come from Twitch this time. So let me start the headhunting here. And I'll see you guys for the next video. I'm probably going to record that right now because I have something in my head and I want to just keep rolling with it. So I'll see you next time. It's been fun. Be sure to like the video if you like it. Link down below to Twitch. If you want to join us on Twitch, you certainly can. It'd be fun. Schedule is also down there. There's the schedule. When do you stream, Charlie? It's in the link. It's linked in the description of every single video. The schedule is always there. Okay, I'm gone. Bye.